7 Tips to protect your bones and prevent osteoporosis. Your skeletal system is a complex structure that's responsible for bearing the weight of your body and providing stability so you can move normally. Among other things, bones play a very important role in other vital functions, like producing enough red and white blood cells to prevent the development of disease. The problem is that plenty of factors can weaken your bones and cause diseases that affect your quality of life. Although age is one of the most common factors, it's also been shown that bones can be affected by a poor diet, trauma, or genetic issues. Osteoporosis is one of the problems that most influences the bones. It's a consequence of a loss of bone mass. Many people are at risk of suffering from it and might even be developing it without realizing. The problem is that osteoporosis doesn't manifest with strong initial symptoms, and it usually goes unnoticed until the damage is more serious. Fortunately, there are many methods that can prevent and treat it to help you avoid complications or irreversible damage. Today we want to share 7 interesting tips for you to start protecting your bones. 1. Consume dairy products. Regular consumption of dairy products is one of the best ways to strengthen and protect your bones. These foods contain high levels of calcium, an essential mineral for the formation and strengthening of your skeletal system. First, however, you need to determine if you have an intolerance to lactose. If so, the consumption of these products could be harmful and you will need to find alternatives. 2. Increase your consumption of green vegetables. Green leafy vegetables are an excellent source of calcium and other essential nutrients that help form bones. They are low in calories and rich in antioxidants that help minimize the effects of free radicals. Some of the best options include broccoli, cabbage, arugula, parsley, lettuce, eat dried fruits and nuts. Although dairy products are the best known for their significant calcium content, the same mineral can also be obtained from foods of plant origin. Dried fruits and certain seeds have huge quantities of this nutrient and other minerals that are essential for bone health. For example, 30 grams of almonds contain 75 milligrams of calcium, while just 30 grams of sesame seeds provide 37 milligrams. You can also obtain calcium from sunflower seeds, peanuts, nuts, chia seeds. 4. Don't forget about vitamin D. Although calcium is the most common nutrient required for bone formation, it's important to keep in mind that it's only absorbed when you have adequate amounts of vitamin D. This is why it is essential that you consume foods that include this nutrient and get at least 15 to 20 minutes of sun exposure a day. However, be sure to avoid the most harmful times in the sun and take care to avoid sunburn or injury. 5. Avoid cigarettes and alcohol. The toxins in cigarettes and alcoholic beverages are harmful to your bone health and other systems in your body. Their excessive intake decreases your reflexes and increases your risk of falls and potential fractures. In addition to that, they alter the body's processes of cleansing the bloodstream and can lead to the development of serious diseases. 6. Get regular exercise. Physical exercise is one of the most recommended ways to care for your bone and joint health. Having a regular training regimen, no matter how much time you can spend each day, strengthens your bones, prevents early deterioration of cartilage, and reduces your risk of injury. In fact, some exercises are specifically designed for the bones and prevent the loss of bone mass. 7. Limit your consumption of sugars. Excessive consumption of sugar and carbonated beverages increases the level of acidity in your blood and decreases bone density. These foods are very acidic for the body, so it's forced to use its mineral reserves to balance the pH. Because calcium is being diverted to other tasks, the bones and teeth begin to severely deteriorate. In conclusion, by simply improving your daily habits, especially where the diet is concerned, you can reduce your risk of skeletal problems. Try the above recommendations and find out for yourself how important they are to your well-being.